All right. So this question may open a can of worms for me a little bit, but I feel the way I feel. So, do I think it's ethical to breed for white Siberians? No, I personally don't. I don't believe it's ethical to breed for just like one particular color unless you're breeding a breed that comes in like one color. I don't feel that's ethical, especially white, and even more so white with blue eyes. And yeah, I have a breeder friend who does just that. The reason that I personally believe it's not ethical is because the huge increase in the likelihood that the cat will be born deaf. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong necessarily with deaf cats besides the fact that they are deaf, but I do feel that it isn't a positive in their life unless you're like a show cat. I don't see many positives to that. Cats are designed to hear. They have a ton of muscles in their ear to hear. And I feel, it can be a safety risk for them. They still have their whiskers and they can still feel vibrations. But, I had a deaf cat at our barn and we had to look out for her. We had to make sure that we knew where she was whenever we were moving big equipment or animals, that she was safe because she was in a disadvantage because she couldn't hear. She also had the world's most obnoxious meow, like a yowl, like you could tell she was deaf just by the way she meowed. And I feel like she was like echolocating, like doing that awful meow going down the aisles of the barn, and then would feel the vibrations to kind of know where things were. But for me, it's not ethical to breed an animal that that there's a very strong likelihood that they could be deaf. I feel that breeders that are breeding for white with blue eyes especially need to be doing the bear hearing testing, and ideally like 8 weeks, so they can prepare the kitten owners for the fact that they may have a deaf cat, and they should be forthcoming with the fact that there's a good chance that the kitten they may have put a deposit down on or they've picked can be deaf. We don't have lethal genes like horses and dogs with white. Like horses have lethal white with color, but we do have that with genes like taillessness. There is no color combo without risk for deafness in white cats.